What is going on, guys? This is KNasty3890 here. Welcome back to another episode of the Toronto Blue Jays franchise, episode number 16. Year, was it 6? 2023. We at least made it to the ALCS last year, but we have not gone over that hump. The Yankees have been killing us every year, but we made some big moves. Based off this, we're ranked the number one team. First in pitching, second in power, 8th in contact, 9th in speed, 29th in defense. We'll see if that's going to hurt us. But we traded for Schoop. We're calling up Hutson. We did trade Arenado, but we got Noah Syndergaard. We have a nasty team. Now, before we go any further, I always like doing this every couple seasons. Let's take a look at this Major League team, how we built it. So, Luke, in the 2018 draft, we got Luke Hutson, who in the 7th round. That's pretty damn good. In our first draft in the 7th round, we got Luke Hutson, who's now on a team, who's the number 6 prospect. We got our backup catcher in the 6th round. In the 9th round, we got our bench speedster. And in the 1st round, we got Bruno Armas, who's been our leadoff hitter for the last 3 years. That's a good draft. 4 major leaguers, at least. There could be more coming. We also traded for Nick Prado. Vlad, it says free agent, but he was on the team. We traded for Brandon Bell and Eloy Jimenez. Archie Bradley and Walker Buehler traded for all those guys. In 2019, we drafted Humberto Campos in the 6th round. He has a career 3.01 ERA through 2 seasons. In the Rule 5 draft, we got Ramos, who's been a good reliever for us 3 out of 4 years, And we drafted Slattery in the 3rd round, who's been a long man for us. But we'll see what he does. 2020, we traded for Brennan. 2021, we traded for Wade Denson. And then last year, we traded for Syndergaard, Jack Flaherty, Lamet, Avalon, Robbie Scott, Tatis, Schoop. And then we signed those 2 guys as free agents, but they were Rule 5 picks that just for some reason we didn't sign. So, that's kind of how we built the team. Team looks good. So, let's go up to the draft. And, of course, we lose to the Yankees. We got swept by the Yankees. Of course. Let's make sure the minor league rosters are good. I want you playing. So we still have some big name prospects. So I want to make sure they're playing. Okay, there we go. So hopefully we can, like I said, I mentioned last episode, we need to win a division. Not worry about the wildcard game, be fully rested, and then take on the playoffs moving forward. Right now, we're not off to the best start, but you know what? We can turn it around. We got so much talent on this team. I think, the draft's now. So we have the 26th pick in round 1. Competitive balance pick, we have nothing. Look at Tampa, those 3 picks. Round 2, we have the 15th pick. Compensatory round, look at Tampa, it's just loading up. Competitive balance, Tampa has more. And then round 3, we must have, the 26th pick. I actually want to see what Tampa does. They have the number, what pick does Tampa have in the draft? Did I miss them? Because I want to see at the end of this, they have the 18th pick, because they're in our division. It's important, if they could have a killer draft. Hopefully they don't. Woody Lundy. Jack of all trades, master of none. He's a super utility guy, which I like, but he's only a 45 overall. Escalano, excuse me. Let's see what else is available here. Ooh, Costanzo. Frank Costanzo. Isn't that George's dad's name in Seinfeld is Frank? I believe it is. Now, this guy could have elite speed, great fielding, above average contact and power. I might take him. He's only 18. Unless someone else wows me. Shortstop, no. Yeah, I'm probably going to take... this guy could have 80 power, a first baseman. Let's take the first... I'm going to take a chance on the first baseman with the power. And Frank Costanzo went to the Indians, so we'll check the Indians to see how good Costanzo was. Ooh, Ray North's available. I'll take him. And then Tampa with all these freaking picks. They had another pick there, too, I just saw. Damn it. They have so many. They don't even have the 3rd round pick because they've already used enough. Ooh, a catcher. Let's take him. Even if he's like a B potential, he'll have a ton of value. Catchers always, even C potential catchers, if they're good, have value. So it's always good to get them. Sure, let's take a chance on this Tom Lim. I don't care. We'll take a shot in the dark in the 4th round. End of the 4th round. All right, end of the 5th round here. Let's take another shot on a pitcher. We'll see. Moving on to round 6, the end of the draft. And, we'll take a chance on another pitcher. Let's see how we did. Ugh. All right, it gets better. It gets better, but Dominguez was not good. Now, he actually may turn into be a major leaguer. Potential's only 78, but you know what? Maybe the bat develops. First basemen are kind of weird that sometimes they just kind of blossom out of nowhere. Ray North, though, 87 potential. Now, you can see he's a big-time project. He's already 21, but 87 potential. Let's just see what happens. Kojima only has 73 potential. Tom Lim has 86 potential. Look at that. He's already a 70 overall. Good walks per 9 already. So we can see what happens with that. And then look at this. Kendrick Rado. Now, you can barely see it, but that is an 89 potential. He's already 22. He's only a 58 overall. But still, that's not bad in the 5th round. And the 6th round, this guy has 67 potential. So I want to see what the Indians took. 85 potential is Costanza. Nothing crazy. Now, what about that Rays draft? 75 potential, 69, 61, 72, 69, 71, 75, 69, 64, 61. They had 10 picks before the 3rd round. Their highest potential was a 75. Holy crap, that's terrible. The Yankees draft was terrible. This was not... The Red Sox had a terrible draft. No one drafted good. The Giants drafted good, actually. This was a weak draft. We actually had a good draft. To be perfectly honest. Marlins had a good draft for that closer, but he's a closer. That's a good pick with Texas. I mean, all in all, our draft wasn't too bad. I mean, we got 3 high Bs. That's not bad. What a terrible draft by the Rays. I don't have to worry about them for a while. We are 2.5 games up on the Yankees. The Rays are 8.5 back. Oh, man, that's such a bad draft. Buehler's been really good at 3.03 ERA. Syndergaard's been good at 3.4. Jack Flaherty in his walk year, a 2.42 ERA. Lemon has a 3.9. And Campos is actually kind of struggling for him, a 4.47. Slider as a long man's been really good. Robbie Scott's been good. Denton's been good. Avalon struggled. He's had limited action. Let's move him there. Ramos has been really good. And Bradley's been dominant as our closer. Bruno is in 315. Only 5 home runs. But, I mean, I think that's more of him. I think 21 was an aberration. He's getting on base. He's doing really well. Rudy Brennan, 287 average. I mean, that's kind of what he does. But he gets on base. He hasn't hit for much power, but a good player. Vlad is having, this might be his breakout year. I mean, power-wise, he hit 40 last year, but average, he's hitting 328 so far. Schoop, 291 with 17 home runs. I'm liking that. Brandon Belt's hitting 322 with 13 home runs. Eloy, 289, 7 bombs. Luke Hutson, 18 home runs for the kid, whose potential's continuing to go up. He has 18 home runs, 278 average. 341 on base, 601 slugging. That's incredible. Tatis, 282 with 8 home runs. And Reese McGuire's only hitting 212, but he does play that elite defense. Yeah, we are, what's our budget looking like? $90,000 a week. So we're doing really good. I don't know. I don't have nothing I want to trade for, but we got to win games. Earl Covey for Randy Arozarena. Probably not. No. We have so many like B potential guys too. I might need to start moving them soon. I mean, we are going to lose Flaherty, or we're going to lose at least one of those guys, Flaherty or Lemon. I don't think we can sign them both. Bruno, you want me to trade Bruno, who's a little bit scuffling right now, for Mike Cutler, who's a good second baseman actually. Wow, he's actually really good. B potential only, but he's had 4 years in the bigs. He's only 23. He came up as an 18-year-old. Good player. Nick Senzel. Good player, but we really don't need a third baseman. And then Victor Mesa, who's a solid player, but I'm not trading Bruno. That's actually a big-time trade. Lost 2 out of 3 of the Yankees. You might have to make a move, though. Didi got traded from the Rays to the Padres for Jeff Hoffman and Sam Hilliard. Damn, that was Machado from the Orioles to the Red Sox for Iglesias, Odora, and Mario Carrasco, who's only 24 with an 84 overall. My face is blocking him, but he's a starting pitcher. Josh Naylor. Okay, I'm okay with trading Josh Naylor for Jose Vicino. Not for him. Also, Brandon Belt's a free agent, too, again, so I'm not sure what's going to happen with him. All right, we're at the trade deadline. We're 61-43. We're 3 up on the Yankees only. Somehow the Yankees are just hanging around. Our run differential is crazy good, and the Yankees only 3 back because they're the Yankees. We have the number 1 prospect in baseball, Delgaudio. We also have the number 10 in Sean Ramirez, who's now an A potential. That was good. Anyone else? Anyone else? Carmine Rivera. He's moving up. He's at 40. We should have yet Ramirez is at 44. I think we had one more, right? Nope. How did we... I always forget. Sean Ramirez was a first-round pick. Okay. Champion was a 4th-round pick. Look at this kid. So, pitching-wise, Buehler's kind of struggling. Lamet's really struggling right now. 4.72 ERA. But Flaherty's been so good. I mean, there's our big 3 in the playoffs. So we'll probably go Campos game 4 to be perfectly honest. Avalon's been terrible and 9 ERA. Maybe get another bullpen on, but we could go with Feldman hasn't even pitched in them. We have a bunch of guys in the minors, as you can see. How's Burkett doing? He's doing good. He's improving. He's only 21. He's a 77 overall. How is Delgaudio doing in the minors? I want him in double legs. I feel like that's actually helping him. But, man, Schoop's actually kind of struggling this year. He has 21 home runs, 240 average. Brandon Belt is amazing. Eloy, okay. Eloy I'm liking. Luke Hutson has 27 bombs. I mean, pretty good. Bogarts is on the block. Nathaniel Lowe, a first base. Whoosh! That power got me. We don't need... maybe next year, but I think... Yeah, he's on a free agent. Zach Britton, $8 million. I would love him if he was like $4 million. Davinsky, $7 million. Let's see if we can go trade for I would like to get a different lefty reliever. $7 million for Andrew Miller. Can we afford that? We can if I trade Avilion, who's really struggling, and we can include a starter. We have so many starters. There we go. Juarez will give up. Actually, I like him. I like that walks per 9. Covey will give up. There we go. And we get Andrew Miller, that big-time reliever. That should really help us out. And he's probably going to retire at the end of this year, but you know what? I think he can help us out big time. And hopefully he can get us over to the promised land. So let's finish the season. We better not better not win the division. We play the Yankees coming up. Probably will get swept. No, we won 2 out of 3 against them, so that was big. All right, we play them coming up. We're like 5 up on them. Oh my God. How many games in a row have we lost? 10 in a row. We're going to make the playoffs, but I don't want to be a wild card team. So we got a road trip with the Red Sox, Yankees, and Orioles. Ugh. All right, we got Tampa for 3. Or for 4, we split it. Houston. Okay. All right, I think we're good. Okay, and the Yankees are going to be in the wild card game against the Rays, but we won the division. So thank sweet baby Jesus. 93 wins. So that is a new high for us, but barely. We won 92 games twice. We only had 1 game better than that. I'm kind of shocked. Buehler, he actually struck at the end of the year, 3.83 ERA, but still a very good year. Struck out over 200. Syndergaard, 4.22. He struggled down the stretch. Flaherty, a 2.81. Lamet, 4.74. And Campos, a 3.68 ERA. Slattery pitched really well out of the pen, and his walks per 9 continues to increase. 3.63 at 188 innings. He pitched a lot. Robbie Scott was great. Denson was great. Miller was good, or great. Ramos was good. And then Bradley did struggle a little bit compared to what was at the beginning of the year, but still very good. Bruno hit 303, 17 home runs, stole 31 bags. Good on base percentage. Wins above replacement 5-ish, 6.6. Very good. Rudy Brennan, 289 average, 26 home runs, 25 stolen bases. Career high in home runs. I'll take that. A 6.8 WAR season, very good. Vlad! That's the season we were looking for. 303 average, 50 home runs. Might be MVP. Schoop, 231 average was his down, but he did hit 30 home runs. Brandon Belt, 310, 29 home runs for Belt. Good Lord. 6 WAR, his best year, WAR-wise. Eloy, 283, 26 home runs. I figure that's pretty much what we're going to get from him. Mid-20 home runs, 280-ish hitter. Above average defense. 37 home runs for Luke Hutson as a rookie. Also still 22 bags. Now, 257 average. Doesn't really get on base a ton. Still not bad. Tatis hit 24 home runs. And Reese McGuire hit 13 as well. Wow, that's a guy. Did we lead? If we did not lead the league in home runs, I mean, we're 4th in average. We were 4th in runs. Yeah, we were tied for first in home runs with the Cubs. Stolen bases, we're probably up there too. We were 5th in stolen bases. Slugging percentage, we were 3rd. We had the least amount of strikeouts. That's least amount of strikeouts, most home runs, like 4th most stolen bases. 3rd slugging percentage. On base was probably kind of low. Yeah, 7th. What an offense. Fielding percentage, we were probably near the bottom. No, we were 12th. ERA, we were 4th, but 1st in the American League, which is impressive. Let's take a look at awards. Trout got MVP. Okay. Flaherty got Cy Young. Okay. Trout got the batting title and Chris Bryant. Nolan got reliever of the year, which makes no sense, and Josh Hader. Rookie of the year, Luke Hutson and Dave Layne, who's 22 years old. Actually, a legitimate rookie. Very good year, too. 280 average, 20 home runs, 24 stolen bases. Hank Aaron Award went to Chris Bryant and Mike Trout. Gold Glove, did we get any? Probably got 1 or 2. Or none. Silver Sluggers, Vlad at 3rd. And that's it. Now, I want to see, before we end the episode, how did our boy Arenado do? 262, 34 home runs. Still a very good year. A 5 WAR season. I mean, if you want to just take a look at WAR, Syndergaard's WAR is probably less. 3-2, but we did get other players, and we're going to have Syndergaard for next year and a couple years after that, while we have Syndergaard for 4 more years after this. And Arenado's a free agent at the end of the year. So, top prospects, we have the number 3 prospect in Delgaudio. Working his way up. He's, I think, 1 or 2 years away still. He can field and he can run. That's Major League ready. Just the bat's not there yet. But he's working his way there. Juan Casto, he looks really good. 18 years old. Yeah, that guy looks good. Stamina is low. Might be a reliever in the long run. Sean Ramirez is now an A potential. Looks really good. What else do we have? Anyone else move up on this list? Rivera's at 35 now. Carmine Rivera. Improved power, which is nice. He's never going to be able to field, so he's a DH if we even keep him. A lot of Marlins on that. Igala is 24 years old. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that kid. Ramirez is at 47, and Rick Bell, A potential. He moved up quite a bit in overall. He's now 61, and that's it. So next episode will be the playoffs. We don't have to worry about the freaking wild card game. We will play... Oh, we're going to be playing Cleveland. We're going to be playing against Arenado. That will be fun. I will see you in the next episode, guys. Take it easy. Peace.